starts because we play our matches like 3 days a week, so we get them done fast. So on like football, they go until Thanksgiving, so they go right up until we start basketball like the few days before. Unlike golf, where I have a month and a half to prepare for basketball after golf, so the golf season doesn't really affect the basketball season.
Right. So same thing with Brendan too. He's in the same boat. He has to get conditioned like you to get ready for it. Where these two guys, Josh is always playing, Nick is always playing. You guys got to like get your wind up and stuff like that. But captain's practice helps out though, right? Yeah. I mean, you guys are obviously in good shape. Otherwise, you wouldn't be playing two sports, and it showed in the games. The game I saw. So I was just curious on that. Now, my next question was to you, and I know I talked about this off air. There's a lot of kids that look up to you guys. Like you looked up to the seniors and the juniors before you. If you guys could have done something different, like get ready for the season, what would you want to have done? What do you wish you could have done? Like, oh, I wish I did that, before I tried out for the varsity team. You know what I mean? Anything come to mind? Advice you can give the younger guys?
It's always really good. I value my work ethic personally, but I mean, even though I try to get in the gym as much as I can, there's no such thing as being on the court too much. So, get in the gym, get in the weight room. If you really care about basketball, then just dedicate yourself to it, and don't play as much Xbox.
Hey, there you go. He's right. You guys know he's right.
I really wish this offseason we could have got more of a team aspect together, got the team together more to work out. Yeah. I think some of us, us four worked out a lot together, but I think if we got everyone in the gym together, we could have been a little bit stronger. But
yeah, same here. If we got, even last year too, if we had like consistently got, most of our players in the gym all together at the same time, we probably would have been better than we are now.
2 losses ain't that bad, but I know what you're saying. Yeah. What about you, Trevor? Anything come to mind?
Probably lifting more, like physically, like in the weight room, like the whole team. Definitely, it would definitely be easier if we were all just stronger. But and it'll always help to get more shots up. And you can, like Josh said, there's no such thing as not being on the court enough. So just getting as much shots up as you can.
But there are restrictions, though, as far as a coach really can't have. He has a date where he has to start the practice. Yeah. But you guys do have a chance to run double sessions. But isn't that kind of restricted too, as far as when you can have double sessions? I mean, if you think about it, you guys could have practices anytime you want. No one's really going to know. You know what I mean? It's not like the MIA is going to hire a bunch of guys and scout out Whitman-Hanson, every other school that probably does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Coach Rogers, he's an honorable guy, so he's not going to try to cheat the system there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But we all get in the gym. We go fall AAU together, and so we're in the gym practicing like twice a week, and then we have our games on the weekends. But so personally, and we try to, as a team, as much as we can get in before the season starts.
There you go. Do you wish now? What would you guys personally? I know we gave some advice to younger kids, hoping to make Coach Rogers' team next year. Is there anything you wish you could have worked on to get better, though? You know what I'm saying? More weight room. Besides, I mean, we gave the kids all 4 years gave the kids a lot of good advice. Mm-hmm. But maybe there was something that you wish you could have worked on. Anything come to mind personally, or you just think more weight room and stuff like that? Is that pretty fair to say?
Yeah, that's pretty fair to say.
You know what I mean? I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
He likes to run a lot in the games we like to run, so I'd just say get in shape.
Yep,
definitely.
Yep. There you go. Now, how's, we're going to take our second break early, then we'll get back and we'll give a kudos to some of the guys that ain't here today, and then the coaching staff, and, get your mindset on other things that I have written down here. So this is what we'll take a break. You are listening, to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station. 1530 AM WVBF, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. We are highlighting the 2015-16 Patriot League champion, the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. We'll be right back with more.
If you love baseball as much as we do, then you need to check out our championship Samurai Baseball program. The Samurai Baseball program is all about player development of any age, from 10-year-old to 18-year-old, from beginner to advanced. Samurai Baseball is not for everybody. The Samurai Baseball program is only for the player who loves and respects the game of baseball and all who participate in it. We teach discipline, field presence, winning attitudes, and mental toughness and mental awareness. Because in the Samurai Baseball program, there is no off-season. We start with our winter workouts, through spring baseball, summer baseball, and winter baseball. So no matter what your skills are, or how old you are, you need to check us out at www.grandstandsamurai.com. 508-726-9142, or you can email me at kenlally@grandslamsamurai.com.
Hi, this is Ed Nottle, former manager of the Brockton Rocks.
Hi, this is Jason Buffington, Taunton City Solicitor.
Hi, this is Taunton Mayor Tom Hoy, and you're listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk.
On 1530 WVBF.
Hey, welcome back. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. I'm Dominic Damiano. I have the privilege of having the Patriot League champions in here. If you want to call in at 508-822-1106, we are talking Whitman-Hanson. Panther basketball, they're currently, it would be 18-2, right?
Yes.
See that? I got the numbers right with the names. I got the record right. Oh, my God. Maybe I should pick up the lottery this week. Oh, boy. So how do you think would, I mean, as a fan, first of all, I thought your fans were awesome. Those little kids with the white shirts on with the bleachers.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing remember I told you off air how I do the college thing?
Yeah.
It was actually the first week of March. I thought I was at a college game. Those kids were so darn cute, and they're like heckling everybody with their hands.
Awesome. Yeah.
That was awesome. That was so cute. And I mean, they were just following their buddies, who was following their friends, who had some guy directing them on what to do. Like, every time you guys took a shot, and every time BR took a shot, I was like, that's so cool. I got to focus on the game now. I can't watch those kids. I got to focus on the game. That was cool. Now, who directs that? Does a teacher in school?
No, Mr. Rogers, we run camp. We run a camp
Yep.
during February vacation on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we usually play a game on either Tuesday or Wednesday in front of them. So they get to come in. They all get T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
So Mr. Rogers sections out one section for them, and then the JV basketball team leads the chants.
Yeah.
So they practice the chants at camp while we're getting ready for the game, and then they just come out and they get they love the game.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They all look up to us, and it's awesome.
It is awesome. That's good. Gives you a strong feeling when you have that support, especially it's not a big town, but it's a town, and sometimes in certain sports they have you following, and in some sports you don't have nothing, and sometimes it's the way it is. Not that they don't care, but they don't understand the concept of how they should probably follow you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'll tell you, they got it down in basketball. I bet, is the girls' game the same way? Do you guys? You guys are. If you're away, they're probably home, so you really probably don't know. But I would think it would be the same type of atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been to any girls' games this year because of the schedule.
Right, that's what I mean. Because you're usually, if you're away, they're probably home or whatever. Usually that's how it falls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I bet you it is. They were so darn cute. I can go to town. Oh man, and again, like you said, they're the future stars of Whitman-Hanson Panther basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. So right now, again, we have Josh Rice, Brendan Rogers, Cole Manning, and Nick Smith. I thought you guys, and Cole, you said you were coming off the bench, right?
No, I started, but I got hurt in the first quarter.
Oh, you did? What
yeah,
happened?
I went knee to knee with some kid, and
Some kid.
I have a bruised bone in my knee, but.
You know, it's so funny. I look at you fine gentlemen here, and I know some of the kids from I know some of the kids from Taunton, and you see that competitive edge. I'm telling you, if you guys actually knew these other kids, you'll all be best friends because you all love basketball. Yeah. That's the funny, but you get that competitive edge, like you're looking at this guy, and he's talking smack, and this guy's looking at you, and you're talking smack, and you're trying to psych him out so you can get your game in. I just think it's wicked cool. So right now we have how many games left?
Two.
So we have Quincy.
We have North Quincy on Tuesday, and then Plymouth North on Thursday.
Well, we have 2 Patriot League games that we already beat, obviously.
We haven't played North.
We only played North Quincy once.
Side of the league.
Oh, you only playing? They're not in the Patriot League.
No, they are, but
there's 2 sides.
Oh yeah, so they're in. It's
Keenan and the Fisher.
Thank you, Keenan and the Fisher. That's right. And so they're in the other one. But then the other team is
Plymouth North. Yeah, we already beat them.
You already beat them. So what was the score of that game? Do you remember?
I think we beat them by.
We won by 25.
15 to 25. Something
Yeah,
like that.
pretty comfortable win.
Yeah.
All right, so they're a younger team.
They're really
They're good.
team.
They're a real good
They
team.
are?
They're on a roll. They're beating good teams, so it's gonna be a tough game.
So you might have there might be a small chance if they qualify for the tournament, you might see them again.
Yeah.
We could.
I think they're maybe 12-7 or something, or 12-6.
Something like that. Yeah, so they have a shot.
Yeah. We probably wouldn't see them in the first round. We might see them in the second round, though.
Yeah, actually, 'cause you got to beat the big. You got to be the best. You got to beat the best, and they have to try to get to you.
Yeah.
They got to work their way out of a hole.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what, I was curious, Coach Rogers, you know, you guys, and again, thank you for the info. It's not like I have all these interns running around helping me out. I wish I did, like some of the other sports shows. I was talking about this last night when we were doing our top 20. And actually, you guys are second in our top 20. We did it last night in the South. We did a top 20 just for the South. You guys are our second seed. So congratulations on that. Welcome.
Thank you.
What does Coach Rogers try to distill in the younger players that the younger players might not get? Because, you know, he has like that easygoing persona, knows the game, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be doing it. But there must be something that he tries to distill in the kids, and maybe the kids don't yet get, but of course you guys do, because you're seniors and you played from. Is there anything out there that comes to mind?
He likes to, like, instill that you have to take advantage of every day you get. And he has this analogy, like, with a bag of Skittles, and every Skittle you take out is a practice or a game, and obviously our Skittle bag is winding down, but I would just say for all the younger kids that take advantage of every single Skittle and work hard every day and don't take any day off.
You can't get any more down to earth than Skittles, huh? I was thinking Kit Kats. I'm a Kit Kat guy. You know what I mean? So you break it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Because he does have that persona. So let's get into the roster. Because again, I get the pleasure of having you four guys here, but we don't have the rest of the roster, and you guys can do it any way you want. Maybe do a couple shout outs to the guys that ain't here, that are probably most likely either watching or listening online, or maybe even picking up the frequency. I know it's 6,000 watts, but I'm not sure how good it goes to Whitman-Hanson. So why don't you guys bail me out and help me out and mention some of the other guys that ain't here on the roster.
All right, I'll start our self-proclaimed sixth man of the year, Zach Grazioso. He's the first guy off the bench for a reason. You know, he's an undersized center, but he works his butt off. Whenever he gets in there, he brings a defensive spark, and he's unselfish. And you know, we love having him on the court.
I actually butchered his name by accident. I'll admit that right now.
Grazioso.
I did. And I'm Italian. I'm a Damiano. Imagine that. Good. I'm sorry.
Mitch Kinney, definitely like overlooked in our offense and our defense. He's such a hard-working kid. He really is such a tough player, and he's a really good part to our team. He's really important.
Who do I want to shout out?
You got to make sure we get them all up there. You don't want
Probably
them hanging.
Noah Cookson. He's another senior. He's the hype man of our team. He's the guy that we do the handshakes with when we're coming out. He's the one that gets jacked up after anyone hits a three or even anything. And he's a really good shooter, so when he gets into the game, we all like to get him the ball to try and get him shots up.
Cool.
Our manager, Tim DeCudo, he's also a senior, and he's just like Noah. He's like a hype man. He really gets us energized during the game, and it's great to have him around the team.
I'm gonna go my man Matt Evans. You know, he was having serious knee problems. He tore his MCL. Yeah.
Yikes.
So he didn't start with the team, but then he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try and just do as much as he can. And you know, he's just a great guy to have around. He's a senior. He's a great guy to have around. He boosts the morale of the team or whatever.
Brendan's cheating. He's trying to think of a name.
I'll definitely have to go with Jordan Howard Mason. He's a sophomore on our team, but he's really got a bright future. He's a really good player, and he's going to be the future of this program.
Those dance
He's a very
good dancer, too.
You know.
Oh my God.
Maybe play some hotline bling. Yeah, play some hotline bling in the break for him. You know.
Oh boy, here we go. That's cool though. Anybody else?
Yeah, Luke Tamulovich, he's my backup point guard, and whenever I need a break or anything, I know I can count on him to come in and just, it won't be a step down from anything, so it's not like it's hurting our team to put anyone in the bench in. Our bench is very strong. So
There it is.
all of them.
We have one of the strongest benches in the state.
Yeah.
I feel like, so.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah.
I was a witness.
Nico Rafties, he's a junior, and when he comes off the bench too, and he brings great energy to the game, really hypes us up, gets us playing better, and he's gonna play a big role in the team next year, and he's gonna have a great year next year.
Awesome. Is that it?
Jacob Hansen Bartlett. You know, he's a sophomore. He's a really hard worker. He doesn't get a ton of minutes. He swings JV and varsity, but he's a good guy to have. You know, in the locker room, on the bus. He's not the best official when it comes to reffing Sunday leagues. Every morning we ref the Sunday league. You know, we try to be gentle, but he's a pretty bad ref. It's kind of funny.
Josh isn't the best either.
I'm all right, you know.
Josh just called it safe every time.
Throwing each other under the bus. That's what the show's about.
Oh yeah, Lud.
Oh yeah, and then we can all talk about
We
Lud.
can talk about Lud Franklin.
His name's Lucas, but we call him Lud for some reason. I don't know. His friends have stupid nicknames for each other, and he's just everyone loves Lud. He also plays JV and varsity, and he's a point guard. He's very good at ball handling. He always looks to get everyone else the ball and get everyone into the game, and he doesn't like down on his role on the team. He gets us better every day in practice, and he's not a kid to complain about not playing a lot. He just is always there for anyone.
One day we're gonna finally, after every win, we were on the bus. Sleepover at Lud's, you know. So eventually one day we're gonna have a sleepover at Lud's. Team dinner, sleepover at Lud's.
Just make sure his parents think it's okay. I got 14 guys. Is that right?
Yeah.
Should be, yeah.
Okay, I got 14 guys because I'm counting you guys here. Yeah, that's 14. So that's everyone. Now let's talk about the coaching staff. We got to give them a pat in the back.
Oh yeah, we definitely have. I mean, some people joke when they come to our games. We got a clown car coaching staff. There's just so many of them.
Sorry about
It's
that.
all good.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of coaches, but I mean, everyone plays such a crucial role. In the loss against Marshfield after the game, you know, one of the things we were saying was, I wish Eric Nunez was there, you know, because they play a big role throughout the team, and they're great to have.
Yeah, our two assistant coaches other than Mr. Rogers, Coach D, Brent D. Giovanna, played a few years back in Hanover. He was a 1,000-point scorer. He was a great player. He played at Wheaton College. He's our big guy coach, so he really helps out the big men. And then Coach Costa, Mike Costa, he played at BC High, and I think he played Holbrook. And then he went to Framingham. He was a very good point guard, very good at defense. He teaches all the guards, all different moves. We split up every practice in big guys and guards, and Coach D takes the big guys and Coach Costa takes the guards, and we just get better every day. And then Coach Rogers is just there all the time, and he's just such a good coach. He knows everything about the game. He knows what to do in any situation, and it's great to have him as a coach. He's so experienced.
Is that everybody?
Coach Drew.
Yeah, Bill Drew. He used to be the head coach at Plymouth North, but he stepped down from there to come help us out, and we're so grateful to have him. He's a smart guy, knows a lot about the game, and he's one of the guys on the bench, and
Yeah, he's the JV coach.
yeah, he's our JV coach. So you know, he was the first coach that these two had when they stepped onto the high school stage.
Yeah,
He's a great coach.
Yeah, I love Coach Drew. He's the first high school coach I ever had, and he's just a great guy.
He's all about toughness.
Yeah. Yep.
You gotta be tough.
There you go. That worked out good because I'm trying to take care of this family text. And you guys are bailing me. I'm glad we got it all out there. You know, what a bad timing. Don't you hate when that happens? You have to do that all your time. They call you at the bad time. Kind of like that Geico commercial. That's what I just felt like. I was on a Geico thing. Free prop with Geico.
The squirrels are in the attic again. That's
That's a funny
How
one.
do you know that commercial by heart?
I see it all the time.
Yeah, right between Celtics games, they show that a lot.
Yeah.
Or the Bruins games. Now you just sent me, okay, forget it, never mind. LOL, thank you. I'm sorry about that, fellas.
It's all good.
Oh, boy. So what do we hear from the parents? I'm curious. I mean, you get I know you have a great crowd because I had the pleasure of, calling that game and seeing the crowd go crazy. What type of feedback they give you? I'm just curious. It can't be much because you only got 2 losses, but parents are parents. They're your fans, and you have the other fans that don't have parents that still love Whitman-Hanson basketball. What do you guys hear?
Our parents are very supportive of everything. Even when we lose, I know my parents are like, even my grandmother goes to all my games. She's the best
Awesome.
grandparent, I think. She's always there. All my aunts and uncles go to my games, my cousins, and even in the 2 losses, they picked me up when we were, obviously we don't like losing, so I was upset, and they're just like, it's all right, it's only 1 game, it's only 2 games.
Exactly.
And they're always there, and every win, they're like, congratulations, and telling everyone they played great. They're all supportive.
My dad, he coached us in middle school from 4th grade until 8th grade. so we know him well.
Big John.
Yeah, he's always quick to give me feedback about everything. He'll watch our film and send me like little notes about, oh, on the second shot you took, your follow through seemed to be a little right.
Oh my God.
You know, sometimes I'm like, Dad, I'm
Trying, right?
trying to go to bed. You know, it's 3 a.m. You woke me up to talk about my jump shot. I mean,
I would have been sleeping.
no, I'm so grateful to have him and even Turbo's dad. He likes to talk to me. He hypes me up after the games.
We know what you meant.
Yeah.
Josh's mom is also one of the nicest persons
Oh yeah, I love my
she
mom.
is.
people I've ever met.
Yeah,
She's
she's
very
nice.
nice.
So their attitude's pretty good. I mean, they understand that stuff happens, and I mean, they're probably grateful you only have 2 losses. But what else do they hop on? I mean, what is it basically the normal stuff? Hey, as a single, you know, your parents are your biggest coaches. And
Yeah.
They're the presidents of your own personal fan club, which you probably realize already. Is there anything as a team though that they mentioned? Hey, how come you guys don't work the ball in lower? You know, quality. I mean, you guys obviously have decent quality shots. So you got 18 wins.
Yeah.
So you can definitely shoot the ball. I was just curious as how the fan club was. You know what I mean?
I don't really think any of the parents like elaborate on any basketball situation other than Josh's dad because he was a coach.
Yep.
Yeah, he's my dad and Mr. Rogers. They're close. So
Pretty good friends.
I'll get home after the games. My dad's already on the phone to Mr. Rogers, like, why do you guys stay in the 2 maroon defense there instead of going back to man? But
I'm pretty sure they all know what 2 maroon is, Josh.
Right.
Yeah, but they don't really like elaborate on basketball. They just elaborate how we played.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. So now, what do you guys personally want to work on as a squad? Anything come to mind? You probably see the films, right?
Yeah, we need to play better defense and play tougher. Other teams, if they've been to any of the games we've lost, they know that the teams out-toughed us, and we need to. In one of the games, it was very bad shooting night against Situate. We shot 18% from 3, which is very bad.
Yeah,
And they
exactly.
shot 47%. So, and all their 3-pointers were uncontested. We were giving them space. We needed to close out better. So basically, we just got to harp on defense.
Oh, so they had free looks almost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know better than
We
that.
did. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it happens, though, and they just made the open look, so.
Yeah, we didn't. They did.
Yeah, it happened. It's over now. It's over.
Yeah.
Live and learn,
Can't
right?
do anything about it now.
All right, now we're going to take our last break. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here in the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, and online, all one word. 4deepsportstalk.com. We are highlighting your Patriot League champions, Whitman-Hanson Panther basketball. I'll get it right sooner or later. We'll be right back.
Employee of the CMLP. We work 24/7 to keep homes and businesses working. Did you know that you can save as much as 10% a year on your heating and cooling bills by simply turning your thermostats back 10 to 15% for 8 hours? If you install a programmable thermostat, you can adjust the times you heat or cool so the equipment isn't operating continuously. Buy an Energy Star programmable thermostat and you'll get the additional benefit of a rebate from TMLP. Just one more tip from TMLP to help you save money and the planet.
Welcome to Highland Hills Apartments. We are located at 30 Highland Street in Taunton, Massachusetts, conveniently located between Route 44 and Route 138. Highland Hills Apartments is a community consisting of over 13 acres of privately owned land on beautifully maintained grounds. We offer reasonable rents that include heat and hot water. Special features and programs include basketball court, playground for all ages, on-site laundry facilities with new high-efficient smart card operated washers and dryers, 24-hour maintenance service, private fenced-in backyards, recently remodeled kitchens with garbage disposal and a new dishwasher in each unit. We also offer in our community center activities such as Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and a summer program. Highland Hills Apartments. Be part of our community located at 30 Highland Street in Taunton, Massachusetts. Apartments available now. Minimum income requirements do apply. Visit us on the web at highlandhillsapartments.com or give us a call today at 508-823-1412. Highland Hills Apartments. Let us make your house a home. Highland Hills Apartments is managed by the Boston Land Company and enforces the policy of equal housing opportunity.
Hi, this is Don Goulart with Hunter Textiles Plus. We're a custom textile designer applying your design and your company logo to traditional screen print, embroidery, and so much more. Born and raised here in southeastern Massachusetts, I'd love to work with you. Give me a call at 781-312-8028. No business too small, no business too big, and no minimums. We specialize in high school sports, youth activities, Little League, football, hockey, and so much more. Email me at don@huntertextile.com. That's don@huntertextile.com. Put in the subject header, Hometown Talk Radio, AM 1530, and I will send you a special promotional offer designed just for this radio station. 10% of your order will go back to supporting this radio station, Hometown Talk Radio, AM 1530.
Hey, welcome back. Again, you are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here on the news station. 1530 AM WVBF and online, all one word. You can listen like the boys are listening back over at Whitman-Hanson, online through tune-ins, or watch them online off our Ustream channel at 4deepsportstalk.com. We are highlighting the 2015-16 Patriot League champion, the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. It's the Hanson I got to get out of my mouth. Because I'm ready to say Panthers before I finish Hanson.
Yeah, it's long, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fine, whatever. So off air, let's talk about, so these also the younger kids need to realize this too. I should have mentioned this earlier. How it's policed with the GPAs. You know, you guys know you got to keep a certain grade point. No matter how good they are, kick your butt off.
Yeah, there is, once progress reports come out, they'll be monitoring your grades. If you have a C- or below, you have to get some like permission slip or whatever, some waiver, academic probation thing signed by your teacher saying that you're like at least trying.
Yeah, making progress. Yeah.
And as long as they sign that and say you're not missing any work, you're allowed to play. But if you're below a C- in any class and they say you're not working, you can't play.
Right. I think that's important because a lot of kids, especially the younger kids now, they'll listen to what you just said. That, oh, yeah, no problem. I can get 2 Ds and I'll be all set. You can hold on to me. I'm the best shooter. You know, I'm the next Rice, Rogers, Manning, and Smith. You kidding me? All of those guys together. And I can dunk the ball like Kenny can, too, if I want. But, they need to realize that GPAs are important, you know. Knowledge is power. That's how you end up getting your next job.
Yeah. Most of our team is, like, very smart. Like,
we have an
team average is like 3.7.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So we value our schoolwork.
Right. And it's the right thing to do. You're not idiots. It's the right thing to do. I want to play ball. I got to do my schoolwork.
Yeah.
As much as sometimes it probably gets aggravating because you want to go goof off for a minute. And be a kid still because you're still in high school. Exactly. Yeah, play Xbox, right? So now let's talk about double sessions. When it gets off. When does it get started? So if someone's listening that might be going into the area or next year wants to make the team, they need to get a good foundation on how it all gets started. So when does double session start for you guys?
I don't think we've ever.
Yeah, we don't.
We've never done double sessions.
Really?
We just have longer practices.
Yeah, the
first
first week of the season we go for like 3.5 hours, and then after the first week we just go 2 hours every practice.
Yeah. Wow, I can't remember the last time I ever heard a school do that. Not have it like a captain's practice for a couple weeks and goof around.
We don't
do that either.
We don't do captain's practices, but we
used to fall AAU.
In the summer, we have our summer league.
Yeah.
And coach encourages us to get into the gym, and I'll be texting people saying I'm going up now.
Yep.
If anyone wants to come, I'll be there doing a workout. And then we have our summer league games, and then we do fall AAU practices and games.
So you guys don't have time for captain's practice.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Right. Yeah, you do. Okay, I didn't know how in depth that was. That's why I thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I didn't know how depth. Because usually, I mean, you guys probably hear from friends from other towns, or you know what I mean, or cousins or whatever. That, oh yeah, I got captain's practice, and you know what I mean. And I'm in the gym 2 weeks before the coach says we can actually get together as a squad. So you guys make it up by having longer practices when it's designated for you guys to get together to actually have your practices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I've just been educated again. That's pretty cool. Now, do you think it pans out better anyway that way?
Yeah.
I like what we do. The first week's more of a boot camp, and you're like,
getting into shape.
Yeah, getting into good shape. I mean, we all try to be before, but it's not. we're not really there until the season starts, anyways. So.
Nobody gets sick, right? Trevor, you didn't get sick, did you?
No, I didn't get sick.
You just went.
No.
He's coming out football. You kidding me? He wants to hit somebody still, probably, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's too funny. So then we have. I forgot to write it down. I was just thinking this out. You know what we'll do, because we are running short on time. Let's give our shout outs now to the to your parents, or whoever you want to shout out to, your girlfriend, your daughter, I don't care. But I think it'd be, you know what I mean?
Fenway.
You'd be surprised. Some people do, oh, my dog. I'm like, this kid doesn't have a life. He doesn't have no parents. He was his parents. But I think it'd be cool for you guys just to give a shout out, whatever you want to do, but give them a well-deserved shout out, So whichever way you want to go Turbo, you want to go with Josh, no matter.
I'm gonna shout out to my parents and my grandparents. I don't think they're listening right now, but eventually they'll hear it. And I love you guys.
Here you go.
I shout out to a lot of people in my family: my mom, my dad, my grandfather, my grandmother. They go to all the games. They're supportive. My brothers. I just want to say I love you guys all. I wouldn't be where I am right now without you. I appreciate everything.
Shout out to my mother. Most importantly, I really appreciate everything you ever done for me, and I wouldn't be where I am, like Cole said, without you. I love you very much.
Oh yeah, shout out to my dad. My dad, without him, I'm probably not an athlete right now. Honestly, no. Like I wouldn't be playing basketball, and he's given me some of the best experiences of my life by getting me into that. Definitely my mom. She loves me, and my brothers too, Ty and Ben.
Now, you the older brother?
Dallas. Yes, I'm the oldest.
All right, so they follow your lead?
Yeah.
So when they're not looking, you get to give them like little knuckle sandwiches and stuff like that. Noogies on the head, make sure they know who's in charge.
Tyler's getting pretty big, so I mean, it's getting harder to.
Oh, so so you come from a tall family?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
My dad's 6'4". And,
wow. What are you?
I'm 6'3.5".
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. I want to make sure I want to. So when I was watching you guys play, I thought you guys were really mechanically sound. Really mechanically sound, and that was probably due to a lot of hard work. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope you guys. I know for a fact. I want to get this out before as I'm looking over the clock. I really shouldn't worry because they messed up the tape before my show, so I should let it go another 2 hours. But anyway, I know I can speak for my show, 4 Deep Sports Talk. I can speak for the station. 1530 AM WVBF in our sister station. We have one at 88.5 FM. And I know they want to wish you guys all the best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want to make sure I got that out there. So now we're good for injuries. I want to make sure I go to cover everything that we went over. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I know what I want. I think I said this off air. No fundraisers or nothing coming up for the boys basketball. That's probably all done.
Yep.
So, thinking about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's our summer Panther camp every year. Like the kids show up. It's very similar to what we do in the February vacation.
Now, that's in the summer, you said?
Yeah, it's in like July or June.
Yeah.
End of June, beginning of July.
It's the second week of summer vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you guys have any colleges lined up that you're looking at to go to? Oh, yet? Anything?
I'll start. Right now I'm deciding between 3 schools, Bridgewater State, Framingham State, and Eastern Nazarene.
Good.
Trying to play basketball there, so.
Awesome.
I'm looking at either New England College or Mount Ida to play basketball there.
Basketball? What about baseball?
No, not baseball.
Okay, so baseball's more like another out?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
I have a few schools. Bryant, my brother goes to Bryant. I might go there. I don't know if I'm going to play college basketball, play golf in college. Bryant, Bentley, Roger Williams, or Providence College.
Good.
Either WPI, Bridgewater State, or Brandeis for basketball.
Holy smokes, you guys got a lot of opportunities there. How about the other? Now, aren't there 3 more seniors or 2 more seniors?
Yeah, no, there's a few more seniors. Mitchell Kinney, he committed to Assumption for football.
Good. Oh, he plays football.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, he is huge.
And Matt Evans
committed to Trinity for football.
Football?
Yeah.
Now, what position does Kinney play?
Offensive lineman.
Oh,
I was a quarterback. They were my offensive lineman.
Oh, was he a tackle?
Yeah, Mitch was a left tackle. Matt was the center. Oh, no,
okay.
Mitch was right tackle.
Wow, okay.
Gotta get that right.
That's all right.
Zach Grazioso is going to Westfield State. I don't think he's trying to play basketball there, but he could if he wanted to.
Wow. Yeah, that Kinney boy, you put a good show. Not that the other kid didn't, but he just stuck out when you guys sucking him out of the zone, and then he just fell into the big guy. You know, he could have tapped that in with his pinky. He was so tough. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a monster. But yeah, I thought you guys, again, doing that game, I thought you guys looked very strong. I can definitely see you guys going deep. deep into the playoffs. And again, you guys know you control that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let me see. I wanted to make sure we got that out. We talked about the summer camp. Now, is that going to be on the normal website? How do they get it out? The info for the kids.
All the parents in Whitman-Hanson will get a letter in the mail.
Oh, okay.
Put together, so.
And it's on the website too, whathletics.com.
I'm sure he'll tweet about it too.
Oh, good. All right, so that's pretty good. So if they ever remind the coach if he has anything going on and he wants to get in this area, especially like a basketball clinic or whatever, we can put it in the morning thing, and they can just read it.
Yeah.
We do it for all the other towns.
Yeah.
Right now, we're the only local station around because there's no more Brockton. You know what I mean? They're just going to focus on Brockton athletics anyway when they come back, whatever. But that's the idea of the show, so we can show you. All right, so I'd like, again, it was nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Good luck. I
Thank
got
you very
shirts for you, you know. For the guys that came in, got shirts. For you guys, you just chickened out, you didn't get no, I guess we got shirts for them, too. Lucy Cabral, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this hour of 4 Deep Sports Talk as we had the pleasure of covering Whitman-Hanson Panther basketball. I finally got it right. They are your 2015-16 Patriot League champions. My prediction, they'll go deep in the playoffs. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk is brought to you in part by the TMLP, your hometown power company, Hunter Textiles Plus, and owner Don Goulart, the Samurai Baseball Academy, Soars Pumping, simply the best.